Class 7, Honeydew, Chapter 2, A Gift of Chappals. In this chapter, we were introduced to Mritu, a young girl who came to her aunt's house to meet her cousins Ravi, Meena, and Lali. There, Mridu saw a little kitten who was named Mahendran, and Ravi, who was taking care of this kitten, made a lot of stories about the kitten. He even said that the kitten Mahendran is closely related to Egyptian cat goddess. Now, let us look what is said in page number 21. Ravi was busy in making all proud announcements about his kitten. Suddenly, a weird sound, a strange, unusual sound, a creaking sound came from the window. Mridu was shocked to hear that, and our little Mahendran was frightened. He jumped with fear towards a bamboo tree of red chilies kept under the sun for drying. Actually, the kitten was so frightened to hear the creaking sound, so he was trying to hide beneath the bamboo tree. But unfortunately, all the chilies fell over him, and the poor little thing was looking so miserable. When this screeching sound continued for some time, Mridu inquired what it was. Ravi informed her that it was Lali learning to play the violin. Lali had not learned to play the violin properly, so whenever she tries to play it, it makes a screeching sound. Now, the three children went near the window to check what is happening with Lali. Mridu peeped from the window and she found Lali was holding the violin in an awkward position, sitting a bit away from her music teacher who had his back towards the window. Now, in page number 22, we have a description of the appearance of the music teacher. The music teacher was a bony figure, means he was very thin. He was bald with a fringe of oiled black hair falling around his ears. There was gold chain in the neck and a ring on his hand. He had a big toe with which he was thumping the ground. The music teacher was playing the notes perfectly on the violin, while Lali was struggling hard. She was not able to play the notes perfectly. The music teacher's tracks were filled with melody, while Lali continued missing the notes. So, the children were having fun peeping from the window. At that time, Rukumini called Ravi to send the beggar away. This beggar has been coming to their home every day for the past 1 week, and Rukumini used to give him food. But now, she was fed up with the beggar coming to their home every day, and she wanted him to find another house. So now Ravi is going to beggar to send him away. Mridu and Meena also followed him. The beggar has already made himself comfortable at the garden. He was leaning against the neem tree with his upper clothes spread under it. He was about to take a short sleep, and now Ravi asked him to leave. The beggar was shocked to hear this. For the past 1 week, every day he used to come to this house, and Rukmani gave him food, and he felt comfortable. Suddenly, he was asked to leave, so he felt sad and shocked. Now the beggar is telling, "The ladies of this house were so kind to me. They used to give me food. I have kept my body and soul together. That means I have managed to stay alive just because of the kindness of these ladies. And now they are asking me to leave." The beggar was now sad and worried. He started to call for the lady of the house. Rukumani was irritated and told Ravi that there wasn't anything left in the kitchen and asked the beggar not to come again. Her voice was so loud that Ravi didn't have to repeat her words to the beggar. The beggar told them that he would leave after taking rest for a while. It was too hot outside, and there were blisters in his feet. Blisters means boils or bubbles on the skin from burns or rubbing. The beggar used to walk on hot, tarred roads without any slippers. He was very poor, he cannot afford slippers, so there were blisters on the soles of his bare feet. He requested to allow him to sit until the burning heat of the sun to cool down, as it could hurt his already blistered feet.